back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sayed, for those of you that don't know me. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for coming. I got a message that I realized I never addressed. How do you say your name? Or what is your name? So my name is Sayed Murtaza Zafar, but it's just easier to call me Sayed MZ or just Sayed. Before I begin anything, I want to thank all of you that subscribe. It literally means so much to me. All of the 107 of you, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to my channel. Not only would I like to thank all my subscribers, but I also would like to thank Medkinza for giving me a shout out and for finding my content helpful. I really appreciate it. And if you guys don't know who she is, I'll link her right above. She is a current osteopathic medical student who is completely killing the game, literally. And she has a lot of helpful video for pre-med students. She also has a lot of helpful videos for medical school in general, things that she went through. I would highly recommend to check her out. Super amazing, such a kind person, and she's such a genuine person. She literally gives her whole life story on YouTube. So she's more of an inspiration to me, so definitely check her out if you guys don't know who she is. So it's November, and that means midterms have passed. And that means either people are feeling really good about themselves, or a lot of people are in fear of the semester ending and not being prepared of how it's going to end and what that really means for them. So for the people that are doing great, congratulations, and continue to keep doing great. For the people that aren't where they want to be, this video is for you. So if midterms didn't go well for you, or if you're halfway through the semester and you're not where you want to be, this is me telling you that it doesn't matter. The reason why I say it doesn't matter is because you still have so much time left to turn your grades around. Even if you have one more exam or two more exams, there's still enough time for you to get to either passing the class or getting the grade that you're looking for, or or getting an A. Whatever it is, there's always time to do that catch-up period and for you to get to the next point. I'm gonna say something about myself. One of the things that just sticks out in my head was during my 4th year of pharmacy school. It's the hardest year of pharmacy school, and I came in to pharmacology in the first semester and literally bombed the exam. Got like either a 69 or a 70. It was around there, but like barely passing it essentially. So I barely passed it, so I was kind of on edge that, pharmacology is supposed to be one of our hardest courses and that I wasn't ready for it. Second exam came, bombed it completely. I think got like a 58. So at this point, I'm completely failing the class. There's now only a third exam, and then there's the final, and the final weighed heavily. And if I didn't do well in the third exam, if I didn't do well in the final, that's a game over. And what happens to us is that you get left back a year. You can't take that course again, so you get left back. So I was on edge, I was stressed out, but I always reminded myself that if one person was able to do it, and if one person was able to get a good grade and move on and do well, that I could be that same person. There was nothing stopping me besides my own limitations. I think that's really true, that even if one person is able to do it, there's nothing stopping you from doing it. We often put ourselves in these categories that if someone's doing better, we kind of feel inferior, or we feel some sort of insecurity. There's really no reason as to why we compare ourselves to other people. I know I've caught myself doing it, but at the end of the day, when you compare yourself to someone else, it doesn't matter because that person has different circumstances that are leading him or her to do better in the exam or worse in the exam. It goes both ways. It's not a one-way linear direction that they're only going to do well. So let's first totally ignore everyone else and let's just focus on you. First things first, look forward to something that is happy. Really focus on something that's going to make you happy and something that you're looking forward to, so that you want to make sure that none of the school stuff is bothering you or grades are bothering you. The second thing is really figure out what went wrong on your midterms. Was it just too many exams that were going on simultaneously? Was it that there was not enough preparation for the exams? I really think it's really important to go back and figure out what really was the problem. Often, once you fail an exam, you just say, oh, like I didn't study enough. But there's more to that. What was the reason you didn't study enough? I know I caught myself doing this a lot. Like I would say, oh, I just didn't study if I had one more day. But I had one more day. I decided to wait till the last minute. Like the exam, I knew I had 5 days to study for, but I was like, oh yeah, I'll get it done. I'll do it 2 days before, I'll do it a day before, or whatever. So that was my own problem. So if you're procrastinating and it's, and if you can't catch up with it and you can't do it properly and that's leading for you to get a bad grade, then that's something that you would have to change. I know I've witnessed it, I've seen it, I've done it, and I've dealt with it. So, I completely changed it. For my pharmacology exam, like I knew I was failing this class at this point. So I'm like, I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this better. And the first thing I did was something that I've never done before, was slowly start studying every single day, so that there was incremental steps that led to a better finish than me waiting till the last minute like I usually do, and studying the day before, 2 days before, 3 days before, and then hating myself after. And then I think at this point in time, it's safe to ask professors like, hey, I'm not doing well at post-midterms, and what can you do to change? And if you feel your professor is just not explaining the material clearly enough, or if you're having trouble with it, the first thing I did was go on YouTube. Like, you're already here, you're watching this video, watch the same thing on the topic that you're learning. Like, that's it. There were so many times in organic chemistry and biochemistry, I just watched videos on YouTube because I didn't know any idea what my professor was saying. So I would just search the topic, like, I don't know, like Krebs cycle or whatever it was, and then just like watch a video for me to understand it, because I knew my professor wasn't explaining it well. So if you don't have a strong relationship with your professor, or if you think that professor is not going to help you out, even if we were to reach out to them, then just find an external source, find another student, find the tutoring center. I think maybe schools have that. A lot of schools do have it. Or if you just don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable asking people, that's totally fine. Like, watch YouTube videos. So use this month and a half wisely, make a plan. Write it in your calendar. Obviously have enough time for you to relax and enjoy your life, and do the things that you need to do, but also at the same time, it's just 1.5 more months of you getting through this semester. So push yourself a little bit if you need to. Don't push yourself too much, obviously. Utilize this video as a fuel to burn your fire and get your semester done and complete it with the grades that you want. Believe in yourself, study, find out what works for you, talk to someone, talk to a professor, whoever it is that you need to talk to in order for you to finish the semester appropriately. And that's it. Good luck. If you found this video helpful, it would mean the world to me if you guys subscribed, if you guys left a comment, and if you guys liked this video. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video.